What's going on, man? It's your boy Chevito. Before we get into this video, I'm a fool. Now let me tell you why I said that. Because see this car right here behind me? I called that car a fister. And the sad part about it is I spent all day Saturday, the whole gaming session, calling it a fister, and my boys didn't correct me not one time. Not one time. Forget y'all for that. But I just had to make sure, future me steps into this video here and let you guys know what the deal is. This is not a fister, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a fister, ladies and gentlemen, okay? This is a pariah. Pariah. Okay, this is not a fister, it's a pariah. So my bad on that, I apologize. The crazy part about it is this car is not even manufactured by the fister company, you know what I'm saying? So that's a big slap in my face, 100,000 times if you don't mind. And yeah, enjoy the video. What's going on? It's your boy Chevito. This is a quick video. I just want to talk about the fister right here. So I heard through the grapevine that a lot of people are complaining about this car because it's a little too fast. And I feel some type of way about that. I really do. Especially being that this is a sport car and it keeps up pretty well with the supercars. Now I want to get into that a little bit. Now me personally, I stuck with the original comment for a good while now. Since the game pretty much came out, a lot of good supercars were coming out, and not to brag about my skills, but I was able to keep up with quite a few people in their supercars in my comment, in my original comment, the $100,000 one. That was up until, some new releases. I don't know the cars by heart, but I don't know the names by heart. I just know the cars that I like the back of my hand. But a lot of the supercars I was avoiding just because, I'm prideful and I like what I like. But eventually I wasn't able to keep up with people in their supercars with my comments, so I had to resort to the Sultan RS. And those of you that know about the Sultan RS, you know that car is pretty much hard to steer unless you're good with the e-brake, which I'm like 5 out of 10. But I want to talk about this car because I believe it's going to add some flexibility to what we can choose from when it comes to racing, or when it comes to missions as well. Now, I don't know if this is a thing in game, but I believe they try to balance out the speeds of the cars when you're in mission. Like if you in a mission with your boys or your friends and you guys are doing a mission and you so happen to be in a regular sport car and everybody else is in a super, based on my experience, I think that they do tamper with the speed sliders of the cars while you're in mission. But I can't say the same thing for in-game races, like a full-blown race. I don't think the car's too fast. I think it's just right. But here's a solution. Here's a solution, and I'm gonna end this real quick because I have something else I want to talk about. For the races, instead of them separating the cars by class, super, sport, muscle, so on and so forth, I think they need to either allow us to choose whatever car we want to race in that specific race. If the race was originally designed for super vehicles, if we want to use a muscle car, then damn near we should be able to use a muscle car. Or if they don't want to give us that much flexibility, I believe Rockstar should separate the tiers differently, not by class, but by speed, by high speed. I believe, it's been a while since I did a full-blown out race, which I need to get back into it, but if my memory serves me correctly, the Sultan RS was once considered a high-end vehicle, a supercar. I don't know if that's still true. I haven't done a race yet in the past 3, 4, 6 months, so I don't know if that statement still sticks. But when I was racing and when the Sultan RS did come out, it was considered a supercar. It was considered a supercar, and I liked that. being that it was small and sporty, but it performed like a supercar. I believe they put it in its right category. But I think that'll take away from, you know, certain other aspects of racing. So I believe that they can solve this problem and make everyone happy by giving us the option to pick whatever car we want to use in any type of race, whether it's super to sedan. They should allow us to do that, or they should separate the tiers by high speed, by top speed. I don't know what it is with people, but when I don't want to call it a game-breaking item in the game, but I'm gonna use that for lack of a better term. But whenever an item is released into a game and is overpowered, quote unquote overpowered, or what may have you, people complain about it. You know, I just think people just need to step their game up a little bit and be creative. You know, to take a little pinch off of the game, Division. Back when the Division first came out, people was complaining about the Tactician build being too powerful. You know, and I was getting eat up too by that build because my build was shit. But the point I'm trying to make is, I actually took the time to be more creative with my build in the Division, thus giving me a better performance. You know, I believe if we just take a little bit more time to be more creative and explore our options, we have the power in our own hands to even out the playing field. You know, just being that I was able to still compete. Like me and my boys used to make everything a race in GTA. So from the starting point to the mission location is a race. From the mission location to the drop-off point, that's a race. And more than likely, all my friends were in a supercar, but I was in my comment. And it was all about, to be specific, it was all about keeping your high speed. Keeping your speed high. Or at a high enough speed doing turns to accelerate back to that top speed. So that's all I have to say about this video. I wish you guys would stop complaining about the fifth Pariah. I think it's a good car. I love it. If Rockstar does anything to it, I'm gonna be upset. And that's that. I'll catch you guys later.